At its core, a successful image is about communication. It must tell the viewer the photographer's intended story through an entirely and solely visual means of communication. When you're clear about your intent, the viewer is much more likely to understand what you want them to look at, what you're trying to say. They're much more likely to understand how you want them to feel when they're looking at an image. If you have 10 things in your image, the viewer's attention is split 10 ways. If you have 3 things in the image, the viewer's attention split 3 ways, and each thing has more impact as a result of it. The viewer fundamentally believes that everything you put in the image is there on purpose. There's a saying in the horse world: you may not always be teaching, but the horse is always learning. Photography operates in a very similar fashion. No matter how intentional you are, without strong composition, your intent is unlikely to be communicated effectively. Your message is going to be diluted or lost. Composition is fundamentally to photography as spelling, grammar, and word order are to the written story. Perception is not a direct recording of the world, but a series of intelligent guesses. Our brain loves patterns and variation, rhythm, balance. It also loves surprise. We're drawn to images that feel something. We're drawn to emotion. We interpret an image based on how we understand things in the real world to be. Something very small feels delicate, it feels tiny, it feels vulnerable. Because our brain understands how things work in the real world. It applies this knowledge to an image when we look at it and seek to understand it. Everything in the image the viewer will believe is there on purpose. The more you have in an image, the more you dilute the impact. How do you make meaningful, impactful images? Images that people don't forget. And that is having your own voice, communicating through them, saying how you see the world, the intent being clear on what you're trying to say.